And joining me now is Sean Henry, Chief Security Officer at CrowdStrike and former Executive Assistant Director of the FBI. Sean, I wanted to ask you about this and then your new report on cyber. According to the former U.S. officials that the Post spoke to, the hackers appear to be looking for anything they could get their hands on. This sounds highly dangerous.
Yeah, I think that this is indicative of China's collection operation. China has been involved in the intelligence game through digital exploitation of networks for multiple decades. Regarding Japan, they've had territorial disputes and economic disputes going back to World War II. And we know that China has been actively collecting from governments worldwide regarding their position on Taiwan. That's another source of concern between both Japan and China. But this is, again, indicative. Sometimes the target is very, very specific. There's a particular political policy issue you're trying to get information on, or a new economic policy, a new weapons system. But sometimes it's just opportunistic. It's get in, maintain a foothold, and collect intelligence and see where it leads us. In this particular case, Andrea, one other thing I think is important. We've seen China in the past coordinate both digital and physical targeting. And in fact, governments have said that China is physically approaching individuals to coerce them into providing intelligence to China. When we see what happened here in Japan, collection of emails, collection of personally identifiable information, that could potentially be a component or a precursor to a physical approach. So it really is a total espionage 101 campaign.
Yeah, we just had the two sailors arrested on alleged, the Navy sailors just last week here. Tokyo has strengthened its defenses in the intervening years. This was 2020. But would there have been concerns sufficiently alarming to mean that the U.S. would not be willing to share all of its military secrets with Japan until Japan built up its defenses?
Well, there are a variety of factors that go into cooperation between governments. Japan is clearly a very strategic ally of the United States. It's important for us as a nation to share intelligence with our allies so that they share back to give us a better visibility into what adversaries are doing, et cetera. Our government has been breached as well by multiple nation states over the years, and there are nations that have raised concern about that. I think that overall, it's critically important for us to share intelligence with our allies, because this is not going to be us against the world, the U.S. against the world. It really has to be us as a coordinated group, a partnership with our allies to go up against these very sophisticated adversaries.
Now, you have a new threat hunting report out today. So it's a big report. Gone through some of it, but what did you learn?
Well, I think what it shows is just the continued amplification of adversary tactics. There are more and more groups that are taking a page out of the playbook of China, Russia, and some of these organized crime groups. They're recognizing the incredible value of the use of digital exploitation. And quite honestly, there's not a nation now that isn't incorporating digital exploitation as a part of any physical incursion that they may put in place. We've seen a 40% increase year over year in interactive intrusions, meaning adversaries who've actually got fingers on the keyboard. They're actually inside the network. They're issuing commands. They're moving throughout the environment. They're identifying the critical important information and exfiltrating it. This increased capability and this increased use of the technology just demonstrates how important it is for companies and governments to pay attention and be proactive in identifying and disrupting these types of attacks, Andrea.
Well, this is really incredible reporting. You're on the front lines of the defense, and I hope you'll come back and drill down on other aspects of this report as we continue to dig through a major issue. Sean Henry, thank you.